The Stanley Cup playoffs are in full swing, and the first 3 matches have already set clear trends for the 16 teams vying for Lord Stanley's trophy. In the Eastern Conference, the Boston Bruins, who are number 1, and the Florida Panthers, who qualified as a wild card, have been outstanding. The series between the Bruins and Panthers has been an astonishing first 4 games. Despite struggling with some injuries early in the season, the Bruins managed to avoid major injury issues to their key players for the remainder of the regular season, which was a notable achievement in their historic season. However, in the first game of the playoffs, the team was plagued by a general illness that left several players and both goaltenders unavailable, resulting in tough decisions on who to field. Additionally, center Patrice Bergeron, who is a key part of the Bruins lineup, was absent due to an upper body injury rather than an illness, as initially reported by head coach Jim Montgomery. Bergeron suffered the injury in the final game of the regular season against Montreal. Another key absence for the Bruins is center David Krejci, who has already missed 2 consecutive games due to injury. With Bergeron and Krejci still unsettled for a Game 5 return, Boston will have to struggle without its top 2 centers for at least one more game. However, the team showed some confidence by having Charlie Coyle in a prominent position during the previous games, which gave hope to the Bruins to clinch the victory in the 4th game. Bergeron's absence significantly affected the Bruins in Game 1, but was even more evident in Game 2, when the team allowed 2 Panthers goals to tie the series. In Game 3, the Bruins faced a setback, allowing 4 third-period goals and 6 total goals, including goals in equal-strength situations. The lack of Bergeron affected the team's stability at center ice, allowing the Panthers to put pressure on the Bruins' defensive zone and dictate the pace of the game. With only Pavel Zacha as a stable defensive player at center ice, the Bruins have struggled in that regard. On the other hand, Florida's Matthew Tkachuk and his line mate Sam Bennett have stood out. Despite winning Game 3 and leading the series, the Bruins have been making unusual mistakes, particularly in the defensive zone, which have undermined the consistency and intensity needed to advance through the postseason. As one of the best puck-carrying teams during the regular season, defensive errors, especially in the first 2 games of the series, resulted in multiple goals for the Panthers. The Florida team has been effective in creating discomfort and keeping puck possession low in the Bruins' defensive zone, catching the team unprepared to deal with movement in front of the net.